Hey everybody, Christian Liguori here again with another lesson. This time I want to concentrate on the use of 6th and 9th chords. These chords can provide to be very useful in not only jazz and stuff, but they can be useful in rock and roll, rockabilly, blues. A lot of different types of music have 6 chords in it. It can be substituted for a major chord or even a 7th chord at times. So I'm gonna take, for instance, a say something like a 1 2 1 2 4 5. So I'm gonna start in E major. So this is going to be a little bit more like country rockabilly-ish type of sounding, with a little bit of my jazz picking with it. But so say something like. So basically something like that, with that simple country rockabilly early rock and roll thing going on. So just start it like in the key of E would just be E major. So it could use that Mystery Train riff, that notice with that bass. And then you go to F sharp, which is the second chord in the E major. So basically, the 6th chord being used here in F sharp would be like playing an F sharp 7, but instead of using the pinky on the 5th fret on the 2nd string with the E note, you're going to bring it down to E flat. Which would be the 6th note. Obviously, because this is making it 7th and not making it a 6th chord, because you're bringing it down. So you could fool around with it. So it'd be like. So, anyway, I'm not really playing any particular time or anything. This is demonstrating how the chords are working a progression. So, like, you could use the 7th, like, from the 7th down to the 6th, like that. And just sliding the pinky over, basically, in a bar chord position. You could do the same thing with A7 and B7. So that's an easy way to play it in bar chord form, and that's what you would use in that type of thing. Even in bossa nova music, like The Girl from Ipanema, like, so like C there, and then G minor, C7, flat 9, and then F major. So it can be used it's a variety of different types of music, not only jazz and stuff, but it could be used in like the bossa nova vein, and as well as what I was showing you with the country rockabilly type of stuff. Another way that you can play this chord would be like playing a kind of like an A major like a major 7 open, like A major 7 open shape. But instead of using this fingering, you would use this fingering, like kind of like a bar chord type of fingering, except you're skipping a string in between, like that. And then you slide it down and you put the pointer here, so it would make this kind of sound. It's the same thing. So you just have to move when you're like this. So this is a way of playing the without playing so much of the bass and getting more of the bottom notes. So like I'll do it in more of a key, like kind of like this is the chord that they use in Rock Around the Clock. Like, you know, this stuff like that, you know, and you know, you could use it in that instead of this voicing, which is more for like that picking type of style, like that. But then using this style with that rock and roll, use like more of like, you could use it without a pick, but I would use the pick if I was playing it. Like, you know, I play this more on an electric guitar. This is not a nylon string, but you know that. You know, and so on and so forth. So, using these 6 chords can really help you, as well as using the 9th chords. So if you were in like a blues like type of thing, so if you're in like A6, if you're playing it like this, like, and I've discussed 9th chords before, you know, it's like a 7th except you're adding an extra note, or you can bar like that and get the whole grab, so you can make it sound warm, or you can make it with a little bit more of an edge like that. So using a combination of 6th and 9th chords in lieu of 13ths, even dominant 7ths, and stuff like that, it really rounds out your music if you use these transitions. So instead of just doing something like, you know, like F major to G7, you could do something like, you know, F major, G7, 6th. Then you can go to here to C, or see, you could do a lot of things with these. You could, if you sharp the 9th chord, and then you flat the 9th chord. You could do that in the rhythm, so it'd be like something like that. So it doctors up your rhythm, and it doesn't make it just sound like. It'd be like. Or you know, or however, whatever chord structure you're in, you can use like, you know, or so you're in like an A minor, D7, the G major, you can do the same thing like stuff like that too. So, you know, making use of the different types of like you know, a 6th chord is just a 6th chord usually, but the 9th you can sharpen flat, so you could be like. Stuff like that. So like, you know, you can really, you know, make your chord playing more colorful, and like, you know, and then it doesn't get boring. It's just more entertaining, especially when you're complimenting a soloist and stuff like that. You know, even in rock, and even in the rock and roll and stuff, you know, like the. You know, stuff like that, you know, you can really, you can like keep shifting things and doing different things, so it's just not like, you know, like, you know, it's like, see, like, there's different things that you can do, so, you know, it's just not cut and dry, like, you know, you can really, you know, and especially, when you're complimenting, like, a saxophone player or a piano player, like, you know, another guitar player is a little bit different, you know, accompanying, like, it's still good to do this type of stuff, but, like, I know, like, a lot of saxophonists I play with, they love when I do stuff like that because they really draw the energy off that stuff. So, you know, hopefully, you know, you using all these different types of techniques and stuff, you know, whoever watches this video, you know, you could, you know, further your playing, and you know, not only your lead playing with chords like by yourself, but also comping soloists and accompanying vocalists and stuff and such too. Not only just for like your own benefit, but also to you know, like it benefits your whole group that you're playing with. So, you know, with that said, I'm just going to tag us out with that first progression I showed you, and you know, just keep on picking, and any questions or comments are sure welcome. Alright, until next time.